This video is going to be more related to the podcast side of the Dirtbag Adventures YouTube channel. And I've had quite a few people ask me about what kind of equipment that I'm running to do my podcast, because it's also going to be mobile or portable, however you want to see it. So I'm going to go over what I have in my box today, the design that I have, and all the gear that I'm using currently. So the case is an Apache 4800 Pelican style box from Harbor Freight. As you can see from looking in top down, it looks like things are packed in there pretty well. It's actually not that bad. This is my whole podcast studio in this box. So I'm gonna set everything up and then I'm gonna explain what we have. Now that I have the pop filters and the microphones out of the way, as you can see, I've put the mics on. Everything else in the box is kind of well organized. All the wires are hidden under the XLR cables and the 3.5 millimeter extensions. I have everything with Velcro straps to keep the wires kind of contained because I'm extremely OCD. All right, I'll start with the heart of the whole platform. This is the PodTrack P4 made by Zoom. It has 4 mic inputs, 4 headphone outputs, has a USB-C power in and a USB-C data out to computer or other thing. And this is a TSSR 3.5 millimeter jack, 15 foot to the device that you are video recording so that you can capture the audio. I use my phone, so this is a 3.5 millimeter to lightning adapter. For the boom arms, this setup currently is the PSA 1 Rode Studio arm. I also use a Blue Compass Studio arm, but for this application, the PSA Studio works best. The mics are Rode Pod mics connected with Warm Audio XLR cables back to the audio processor. And we currently have the Samsung pop filters over the top on both sides. The headphones I'm using currently are Sony over-the-ear noise canceling, adjustable, and I have a 3.5 millimeter adapter that runs back up the boom arm with the XLR cable back into the headphone out port, just so everything is right here and streamlined. Now, as far as the interior of the box goes, this is kind of honky rigged, but it works for now. This was meant to be a prototype. It's actually probably gonna end up being what I run with full time. The PSA comes with these tabletop mounts. So I drill a 1-inch hole with a paddle bit into the 2x4 for the arms to mount in. Then I did it on this side as well, painted it black to match. I put screws in it to hold it tight. I currently am running a 10,000 mAh Anker battery to the power in. This does take AA batteries, but I use that as a backup so that I never have to risk running out of battery. I keep these silica packs in the inside made by Rode to kind of keep the moisture out. And then I have the wrench here for the nuts on top that hold the boom arms on currently until I can get more of these knobs. The place I bought them from were sold out. These XLR cables are 10 feet. I wanted something short that didn't have to run a long span to mitigate the risk of getting white noise in my audio. There's a piece of foam under this foam that everything's riding on, and everything is hidden under this foam. I've got it ran nicely both directions. So this is currently the way my studio sits. The lights and everything in the background, this is where I record at, and this is where, if you watch my videos on the channel, you will see this is the studio. Originally, I was just attaching the boom arms to the table. Now that I have the portable setup, I just set the box on the end of the table and let it roll. I have yet to take this out into the field and test it. I just don't know how the audio quality is gonna be. These mics paired with that processor, with the gain and everything, the amount of noise that these mics pick up on is just absolutely insane. So I have actually gotten me some foam windscreens that go over the mics. I'm gonna use the pop filters with the foam windscreens together to try to be able to turn the gain up more, but cut out more of the noise. I've also got some shock mounts. I don't run the shock mounts, they're aggravating, but I do have them. Other than that, this is my setup, and this is any of the podcast videos you have watched already or listened to on any of the platforms. This is what it was done with. So if you got any questions, drop me a comment. If you need any help setting up something to do your own podcast, drop me a comment. We can talk and I can help you get it set up. Other than that, I will catch you guys on the next one.